Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. Today we are going to discuss about Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford. Of course, we all know that Manchester United need to sign a contract extension with Marcus Rashford. We need to offer the new contract because he is going to, expire his contract is very soon. So he is a very important player for Manchester United, and there is a situation that going on with the new owner. So it's kind of like Rashford is not very sure about his contract, whether he will stay at Manchester United or not. So it is a very interesting one. So this is coming from the Athletic. The Athletic says initial discussion between Manchester United and Marcus Rashford's representatives have already begun, held already been held, and more are planned, but there have been no major step forwards. Sources both on the site insist these the early days in the process. There is a mutual understanding that this will be the biggest and the most important contract of Marcus Rashford's career. So this is a huge one. I agree with this, and this is a huge one for Rashford because he's 25 years old. This is his peak, his peak level. So he is showing so much amount of quality for Manchester United this season and scoring 30 plus goal in all competition for us. So it is very important for Marcus Rashford to take care of, to think about it very carefully. So what I think about is, I think Rashford will not sign a new contract at the moment because he might want to, watch and look what is going on with the situation of that new owner. What might happen? Will there be a new owner, or as a usual, there will be new Glazer that will they remain at the club? It is very depend on the new owner. Because Marcus Rashford, if there is a new owner, Rashford has a very huge chance to increase his amount of salary, which is he might deserve, because he's not consistent in my opinion. This season, yes, he consistent. The last 2 or 3 season, I don't think so. So I don't think he is worth so much amount of weekly salary, but I think he needs to increase his salary. So it might be depend on the new owner, because the new owner, if the Qatari will be the new owner, of course there will be definitely Marcus Rashford will definitely be remain at Manchester United and extend his contracts. That is very obvious. But if there is not a new owner, or if the Glazer families remain at the club, I'm not very sure about that. If even the Glazer family remain at the club, I think they are trying to give much more money than they can. Then Marcus Rashford even deserve, because they want to maintain Marcus Rashford image at the club, because Marcus Rashford is very popular and so much influence on the British people, because he made so many good things off the pitch, and now he is showing his performance on the pitch again. So that's why I think whether there will be new owner, or as they remain remain the Glazer as a new owner, I think Rashford will be increase a lot of amount of money, and then he will decide to stay, I think. But let us wait and see. So there is an interesting things that we need to discuss about. This is of course coming from the Athletic. They are saying that discussions were held between Marcus Rashford representatives and PSG's last summer, with the sources indicating that an offer of more than £400,000 per week were made by the Parisian club, which means we all knew that every single one of us, almost every single one of Manchester United fans wanted Marcus Rashford to leave the club, because he was struggling. He didn't show any concern. He only scored 5 or 6 goals for the whole season. So this is not good enough for Manchester United. We all knew that. But now situation has changed. Yes, I know. But when that period, we all wanted him to stay. We all wanted him to go away. Go take a 60 or 70 million pound from the PSG, and sell Marcus Rashford, sign a new one, because the body language, the commitment, the desire, the lack of effortless, we see nothing from the Marcus Rashford. And now everything has changed. He is a different player. He's on the like the best season of his life so far. He's scoring 30 plus goals and he's helping Manchester United to win the trophy this year, and there are more to come. So he's very important for the play for the Manchester United. That's why I think this is different season and the best. We can even argue the best. This is the best season for Marcus Rashford, right? Because he is one of the top 5 player in the world right now. He's one of the top 5 winger at the moment. That's a there's no doubt about it. There is no need to argue about it. Everybody knows that. They might not want to accept that because it is true, but it is true. It is what it is. But what I mean is £400,000 from the PSG and they didn't accept it. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't get maybe they didn't get agreement with the player side, or otherwise we were going to see the official offer from the Paris Saint-Germain to Manchester United to buy the Marcus Rashford if they can make agreement with the Rashford's representative Lasema for the transfer. That's why I didn't even hear anything that Paris Saint-Germain made an offer for Marcus Rashford to Manchester United. I didn't hear anything. That's why I think it was huge contract. Think about it. For the 25 years old player, let's say 24 because he was 24 last year. So for a 24 years old player, it's at £400,000 and plus per week. So this is a huge contract for Marcus Rashford. For a normal player, he already signed for the Paris Saint-Germain. That is true. That is we can clearly see, because this is the amount that player cannot refuse, or this is the amount very difficult to refuse for a player. £400,000 plus, which means there will be more, depend on the player's situation, depend on the player's performance, of course. So I think this is a huge contract, from the Paris Saint-Germain, according to the Athletic. But it's like he didn't accept it, which is very lucky for us, because now this is a different Rashford. This is the best version of the Rashford so far. So that's why I think Manchester United is trying to talk to extend Marcus Rashford contract. I think it will not be that hard, but it is depend on the situation of the new owner. Otherwise, we are going to see at least until another season. I don't think Marcus Rashford will sign a new contract before the owner situation has clarified. Because will there be new owner or no? Will there be Glazer remain or no? It is very depends. The situation is very different on the new owner situation. So Marcus Rashford, and then he is going to sign a new contract with Manchester United. I don't see, personally, in my opinion, I don't think Marcus Rashford will change, or Marcus Rashford will move to another club, whether Glazer remained at the club or whether there will be new owner. I don't really see that different, because for Marcus Rashford, even there is a new owner, he is going to get more salary. Even there is a remainder or the Glazer family at the club, he will definitely get a more money, more salary, which he might deserve or might not, because he's just showing his level, the best of version of himself for one season, and this season isn't even over yet. So that's why I think he's going to stay, whether there will be new owner or not. I think he's going to stay, because whoever will becoming the new owner, or Glazer remain as an owner, he's going to get a lot of money. So 400,000, I bet he at least he will get $350,000 pounds per week. That is what I think. At least for $350,000, I know that he deserves it. He's very good at the moment. He's excellent, outstanding. I know that, but he don't deserve 350,000 pounds. Oh, why not? Jadon Sancho earned 350,000 pounds. Yes, but he became, he came from the Borussia Dortmund as a king. We have to pay that amount of money that the player have to come. We have to pay a lot of money to the Borussia Dortmund, then they can sell us. That's why we did pay, not because he deserve, right? That's why I think Marcus Rashford, Manchester United are going to increase at least 350,000 pounds per week, in my opinion. That's why I think there will be no different on the new owner situation. He will definitely going to stay, but of course, whether he will decide or not, we are going to see. It is a little bit depend on the new owner situation. So what do you think about Marcus Rashford? How much do you think market which will short and Manchester United at the moment with this kind of performance. Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.